you're raising a special needs child, a child who is physically challenged, and the burden is heavy, it's taking a toll on your emotions. Obviously, it does. And it's worse when only one parent is involved. And that is why God, who designed a man and a woman to come together to have a child, did that in his wisdom. So, for someone to raise a child who has physical disability, you need the support of both parents. You need to come together as a team, because the child in the first place is a product of your union. So if you leave that child for one of the parents, it will definitely take its toll on that partner. So you provide the support. Now, how do you provide this support? You need to look at what is this disability and where can we get external help. External help in the form of experts. Now, if you're raising a child who, say, the child has a developmental disability, you need a therapist if you can afford one. If you can't afford one, then the two of you, one person will have to decide who should quit his or her job, because sometimes taking care of those children requires full-time availability. Now, if you cannot afford the cost of therapy, then you need to do something drastic. One of them is, do you want to take the place of the therapist? Now, you need to acquire certain skills. I've seen parents who were raising children with autism. The mother decided to acquire skills in raising that child. And after she was done and she now had her results, she set up a foundation where she's now helping other parents raise their own children. And she's making money out of it. But you see, it started from her problem. What became a problem is now a solution to other families. So somebody will have to decide. And like I always say, the parent whose career is more mobile should be the one to quit. In other words, if you are the one who can easily get a job, you should be the one to quit your job, because you can go back and pick up from where you stop. But if your job is very regimented, for instance, if you are a military officer or a police officer, it is difficult to quit such job. So let the partner who has a very flexible job or who is an entrepreneur, let that be the one to dedicate more time in raising this child. Then the one who is not always around, rather, should compensate when you are around. Please ensure you are available. Sometimes you may need to sacrifice parties, travelings, just so you can support your wife or whoever the other partner is, so they don't break down and collapse. Raising children with special needs takes its toll on couples. I've seen couples who eventually broke up because they were raising children who have special needs. So you need to come to terms with this reality. You all have your life, you all have your goals, but you can't live your life without this child. So how do you incorporate this child into your own personal goals? You need to sit down, you need to analyze who have a better temperament, who have the better skill, and who has the grace to really carry this. Then the one who will provide the support will provide the support. So providing support can actually be a more tasking job. So your wife is the one taking the child for therapy, while you are there driving down, you drive them and pick them. That is all you're doing. That is a big deal. So like I always say, decide on your strengths, analyze on your weaknesses, and make the decision.